Hello, you guys. My name is Deja Downey, and I'm the founder of the Vision Group Marketing and Consulting. And today on Superwoman Edition, we are honored, we are blessed, we are privileged to have Miss Toinette LeMaster on our show, but to most people in the city, known as Miss Toinette LeMaster. So with that being said, Miss Toinette or Miss Cherise, how are you today?
I am great. Thank you. How are you?
Doing great. I'm so happy to actually have you on the show because in more ways than many, I've seen your face everywhere, as many of us have all around the 502 area and different states. So with that being said, with this being business and tea, what exactly is in your cup?
It's actually tea in my cup.
Yes. That's awesome. So I actually brought out the Girl Power cup today. I love this cup. And inside I'm actually drinking hibiscus tea by Brew Sip, the black owned coffee bar here in Louisville, Kentucky. They do an awesome job over there. So anytime I'm drinking out of their products, I definitely always shout them out. So you guys always patronize and always shop local. All right. So
Definitely one of my colleagues. We do a lot of work together.
Love them. Great family team. Excellent. Excellent. So with that being said, we'll go right into the questions. No waiting for it, right?
Okay.
So we call it Superwoman Edition for a special reason, because every time I turn around, you have something else cooking up. Super excited in the business field for sure. So we're going to get to exactly like what exactly all does LeMaster events and bartending school, like tell us exactly in the business world, why we call you a superwoman.
So I am the owner of LeMaster Events and Travel. It is a full service wedding and event planning business. And also I'm a licensed travel agent. In addition to that, I own In the Mix Bar Service, and a spinoff from that is In the Mix Bartending School. So I basically try to cover every need that a client will have in terms of entertainment, events, and parties.
Excellent. And you've done such a great job. And there's not one event that you've thrown that wasn't elaborate or super nice. So I am excited.
Thank you.
We'll go one by one, actually. How about that? We'll go one by one. Starting first with events and weddings. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I do events, weddings, private parties, birthday parties, anniversaries, any occasion to celebrate is what I do. And clients can contact me when they just don't know what to do, or maybe they do know what to do and they just need some help doing it. And that covers everything from planning, vendor management, decorations, catering, every aspect of an event or party that a client would need is something that I cover. And in addition to that, I added travel to my business a few years ago so I could do destination weddings. So I book a lot of destination weddings, and I also travel with the couples when they, want me to do their destination wedding while we're there. And those are a lot of fun. It's a vacation while I'm working. And so the bar business was a spinoff because I was a bartender, of course. A lot of people know me from that. I was a bartender for years. I started in my 20s, making a little extra money. And for a while doing my weddings, I was contracting bar service. And I thought, well, I don't need to do that. I could do that myself. And so that's kind of how that started. So what I noticed was I was getting a lot of calls, and I'm still just me. So I got to have some help. So I started with friends and colleagues that had worked for me before in the bar business. And then I thought I could train people, and then I don't have to be in two places at one time. So that's where the bartending school came from, was for me having a need to fill these different orders and be in a lot of places. And so if I train people and they can do what I do, then I can be in multiple places. And so it's been exciting and fast. It happened really, really fast. And it's taken off, and I'm excited about it.
Yes, this is so true. I remember when it was just an idea on paper.
It was just an idea.
Manifested very quickly. So
in a matter of days. Yes.
Literally seconds. Like, what? We have a bartending school now. What?
Yes.
So with that being said, what actually inspires you to keep going day after day with this business?
I left corporate in July of 2018. And I had always had, a hustle on the side. I was working in the bars, and then I was planning weddings, and, always doing multiple things at one time. I'm not really good at sitting still. And so I took the plunge and decided I could do this, full time. And I don't have a choice but to keep going. I live for this. It's exciting. I love all the pomp and circumstance that comes with weddings, and the pageantry and everything that goes into it. And that feeling of accomplishment when it's over. All weddings and events are like productions. And so you put in all this effort and energy into making the production happen. And then you get this moment. And that's what I live for, is the moment where everybody's like, oh my gosh. And so, that feeling of satisfaction of knowing that somebody's pleased with the work that's gone into an event, that keeps me going. I really like it.
Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. So how would you say, like, what portion of your business would you say you entertain the most, with it being so many different areas, but very similar areas? But at what point, like, if you had to do a pie chart, or how much would you say?
I think it's shifting. The bar business is growing and growing and growing. And one thing about both of these industries in our area is it's very competitive and sometimes saturated. I have the luxury of being around for a long time. So people know who I am. They know what they're going to get when they get me, and I try to live up to that reputation. So I get most of my business from word of mouth. And I would say maybe 60-40 right now is weddings to bars, but sometimes it overlaps. So I could be planning the wedding and doing the coordination and have the bar service at the same time, or I could do one and not the other. So there's a benefit to having both.
And I can tell you, as another businesswoman in the business field, I would tell you this: you have created an ecosystem that is a flawless structure, that people, community, like literally a community of people ride behind you. So I see in Black Lou, when they post looking for this service, and everybody, it's like a long list of people referring you. And I think it's so beautiful. And I love that you built that great customer service piece to what you do, and that reliability. So it's definitely, I'm one of your biggest fans. I admire the hustle, and you never stop. Every time I talk to you, you got something else cooking, and I'm like, dang, I thought I was good, but this lady's just as busy, and she got everything going on. So I'm extremely inspired. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Taking the light in our community for sure. So with that being said, we get right into the breakout question. So what is one word, and I mean one word, that best describes you?
Tenacious.
Very good. Very good. Why did you choose that word of all words?
I don't know. That's me. I could describe me in a lot of words, but you said one, and that's the first. You said one, so that's the first one I know.
Right. Yes, I agree with that 100%. So if let's say I was someone who's interested in going into wedding planning or event planning, what piece of advice would you give me as someone who's inspired to go inside of that career field at this time?
Networking. Anything in the event business, and especially weddings, it's all built on networking. My network is huge. I actually got into weddings and did my first wedding just off of people that I knew that did certain things. So I had never done it before, and somebody, actually my cousin, was getting married, and she says, Toinette, do you want to be in my wedding? I'm like, no, I don't want to be in your wedding, but I'll help you.
Right.
Yeah. And so that's kind of how it started. And I just started calling people that I met, working in the bar, or, at school, or even on my corporate job, saying, hey, I know you have a limo service, and I got a wedding I'm working on, or you do cakes, or you play the piano. And so I literally put this wedding together for 300 people, based off of who I knew. And so I would say anybody that is looking to get into wedding planning, it's about networking and building relationships. and just connecting with people that that provide a service. And one thing that I really pride myself on is bringing people with me. So as I do this, my vendor resource, I have a core, and then I have people that have extended outside of the core. But I like to use vendors that I know and that know me. They know how I work. They know what I expect, and we're able to put together a flawless product that, I can stand behind. I like to put my name on things that I know are, going to be successful. So that's important to me. So I would say networking is a hugest piece of it.
Wow. You said a mouthful. I'm going to just hashtag a couple of things out of what she said. Hashtag take people with you. It's actually a theory that I live off of. David Novak is the CEO of Young Brands. Well, it was at the time. And that was his theory, take people with you. This is the hugest piece of anything that you do. And that
Right.
100%. This is exactly what this is. As you know, this pivoted from an event I was supposed to have in December. Because of COVID, I was like, yeah, I want to be the business owner that was smart and safe versus fast and sorry, right?
Mm-hmm.
So networking, so the opportunity through this platform. So I'm super excited that you brought that up because it is important and you cannot do it alone. Even if you could do it alone, why
Right.
would you? So
Right.
with that being said, Miss Toinette, I want to take this time to say thank you so much. Before we let you go, I need you to let people know right here, right now, where can they find information about the bartending school? Give us all your social media accounts, email addresses, and whatever else you want to give after that. It's up to you.
Okay, so the bartending school, my next class starts January 25th. It's a 5-week course. You will be certified when you leave the course. I usually run them consecutively, so they're one after the other. So anybody that's interested in joining the class can contact me at inthemixbarsvc@gmail.com. I also have a Facebook page. It's In the Mix Bar Service. For weddings and events, you can contact me at, my email address is www.lemasterevents.com. So everything is on there: contact information, wedding prices, party information. And then I also have a Facebook page for my wedding page, and it's the same, LeMaster Events and Travel. So I'm easy to find. You could probably just ask somebody, do you know Toinette? And they might say yes.
I hate to be this person, but I mean, yeah, you're a really great face card to have on the bill.
Thank you.
I'm going just because Toinette's there, period. Beautiful. So thank you so much. So as you guys know, I am Deja Downey, the founder of the Vision Group. You can find me anytime. You can find me anytime on several platforms, but at TVG Marketing on Facebook, at TVG Media on Instagram. You can email us anytime at info@thevisiongroupmarketing.com. I'm also on LinkedIn as Deja Downey. So with that being said, we hope you guys have a great morning. And we hope that you guys stay into what we're doing, but also reach out to the Superwoman. She has great things in store for you. So you guys have a good day, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Here at Igloo Heating and Air, we are committed to quality, professionalism, and the safety of your home. Our technicians are prepared to service your home with proper PPE coverings. Using products like TempStar, why would you choose anyone else? Be sure to like our Facebook page where you can find exclusive offers daily. And we are Igloo Heating and Air, where professionalism and cool meet.